What's up people, this is YourTotalWarMaster, and today we'll be making another top 5 video. In this one we have top 5 overpowered units in Medieval 2. Now also I would like you to comment down below your ideas, who is the most overpowered for you of course, and of course as always, I'm saying of course too much, make sure to join the Pleb Army, like, comment, subscribe in this video. Also you can join my Discord so we can play Hotseat together or some tournaments etc. And let's get into the video. Number 5 spot, it's the Mercenary Crossbowmen. They are just overpowered because they're such a good general killer and you can basically get them anywhere on the map. Over here we can get 2 of them, and I just can't describe you how many times I I got a spy into a settlement, sieged it with only my general, got 2 of the Mercenary Crossbowmen and just won the battle without 0 casualties because they're so freaking good. And of course the AI is a bit stupid, but they have very good range, they have long range missiles, they're effective against armor, so perfect for, you know, the general's bodyguard. They're probably one of the best counters against general's bodyguard, and they are just, you can get them everywhere. They're not that expensive. I think they're 860 or something like that. Let's see if I can get them somewhere else as well. Oh, over here as well, 860. They are, you know, a bit more on the expensive side, but for their worth, they're definitely not too expensive. So, Mercenary Crossbowmen get the top 5 spot. Number 4 spot goes to Reiters. I think they're only available for the Holy Roman Empire. I might be mistaken though. Now, they don't do that much damage, but of course, the gunpowder has a big morale effect in this game. So basically, they, you know, they're very mobile because they're on horsebacks, and they don't have the best range, of course. They have, you know, but if you get in close enough, you know, we're doing pretty good. And believe me, if these guys are fighting somewhere, they're already shaking now. Just put a few shots in there. If they would be fighting my line of spearmen and I come from the back with my Reiters, they would just break instantly probably. So let's see if we can actually break them just without even touching them, just shooting at them. I'm not sure if that'll be, if we can do that, but let's try. But if we, you know, waste all of our ammo and just charge into them, then we'll definitely be able to break them. They're shaken for now. There's a fun experiment over here. Let's see if we can do it. As I said, I don't do the most damage. You know, if I had like a mounted crossbowman and this, I think I would have gotten more kills. But it's the morale effect that you get with the guns in this game that is overpowered. Of course, the AI is just being plain stupid, but already wavering. So if I charge into them now, okay, that hasn't gone as I thought it's gonna go, but a few more shots and they probably will just break. There we go, as I said. So yeah, the number 4 spot goes to Reiters. I think they are very overpowered because of their morale effect and because they're so mobile. Of course, artillery is good. Musketeers are also good, but they're not mobile. And I think Reiters are kind of a special unit, and that makes them quite overpowered. Number 3 goes to Mongol Infantry. Now, these guys are missile units, but the thing I like about them most, and it's actually very tilting in some cases, is that they are also very good in melee. I can't see how many times I was like, okay, they're archers, let's go into them, we'll just break them quickly. Nope, that doesn't happen. And to showcase this, I got some dismounted feudal knights fighting against my Mongol infantry. Of course, we have a bit of advantage with shooting them first, but let's see how this is gonna happen. Okay, now let's go and fight them in melee.
Only half the enemy force remains between us and victory.
We're not doing that bad.
wind is sweeter now that western dog is slain.
Because if you look at their stats, they have 11 melee attack, 16 defense, which is for an archer unit very good. These guys have 13 attack. They do have more defense, of course, but you know, 13 versus 11 attack is not that big of a difference, and we had all this time to shoot at them. So, I mean, and they actually, I think, cost the similar amount of money, so definitely you do want to get Mongol archers, or sorry, Mongol infantry, because they're quite overpowered, so the number 3 spot goes to them. The number 2 spot goes to the elephants. Now I can't decide which one, but let's just say both of the elephants, or elephants in general. Now why are they not number 1? You'll see later who's number 1, of course, but they are a bit on the expensive side, and if they're in campaign, they're really hard to get to. You know, only you have to go to certain places that are actually available. So that's the reason why they're not higher up the list. But still, they're so strong that I just had to put them in. Look, they're just all breaking. They have no chance. You saw how far the balance of power was? Well, we're basically already leading in that now. They just don't have any chance at all. Who's still fighting? These guys. Now these guys. Just can't get them all. Here we go. Easy as that. We lost 18%. They are just so freaking broken. Now they're not on the first spot because, as I said, they're very hard to get on a campaign map. They're quite expensive as well, but they're really freaking strong. But the number 1 spot goes to someone else. Let's see who. And the number 1 spot goes to the General's Bodyguard. I just can't stress enough how many times I've won battles on the campaign map with basically just stacks of General's Bodyguard. They are really overpowered. They give you a very good morale boost, of course, if you have a good general. And I'm more, you know, leaning. All these top 5s are more about the campaign map. They're very easy to get, of course, because you know you just get family members and generals, man of the hours. All those things give you a general's bodyguard, and you can just destroy enemies with it, and you can cycle charge with them very powerfully, do all this stuff. I put mostly sergeant spearmen, some armored sergeants, 1 unit of peasants just because I had the money, and I think just a few heavy infantry units in there, which I think we already broke, to showcase that even against their, you know, counters, I guess the spearmen should be their counters. They're really strong. Now, of course, as I said, mercenary crossbowmen are good versus General's Bodyguard, but the thing is, they're only good if a human uses them versus AI. So, don't worry about them if you're a human, I guess. You just need to wait for the right time, get a good charge into them. Even, okay, it was a bad charge to be honest, but you'll see what I mean. They'll just charge, and you can just wreck them to pieces. Another one breaking. And of course, you can use the general's special ability, which gives you more morale. And the charges are really powerful as well. Now, of course, you don't want them to be in prolonged fights. Like these guys, when they don't listen to you, that is a bit of a problem when they don't listen to you. But, well. Of course, they have 2 hit points as well. And they do actually perform better if you have some infantry, so they would run into my infantry, they'll just be able to cycle charge in their back. So see, boom, they broke. Let's go for these guys now. Wasn't actually the best charge. It's of course best to just horse sandwich them. Listen to me. So basically, from one side you get, I don't know, let's say 3 of these. From the other side we'll go 2 of these. Horse sandwich always works. These guys are broken already. These guys are next.
Only half the enemy force remains. The enemy general flees like a coward.
Now the
he is.
general is fleeing,
Press
that should
onward
just make
and
everything
break the
much
spirit
easier.
of his army.
Okay, we get these guys on this side now. We charge like this, we charge like that. The moment we touch them, they'll break, yeah. So how far the balance of power was at the start? Well, not anymore. Because the power of General's Bodyguard.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does
Whoa,
victory
fuck you
emerge.
doing?
My lord, only half our force remains.
Basically just gotta charge again. Cycle charge.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
And as I said, you get them for free. They do of course have an upkeep, but
Behold how
that's
our
it.
cowardly
You get them
foe
for free on the
runs.
campaign map,
It's
which
time
is,
to
you know,
press the attack.
getting family members, getting men of the hours, getting other generals, etc. So yep, that's it for this. Number 1 spot goes to General's Bodyguard. Okay, so there you have it. I think General's Bodyguard is the most overpowered unit in Medieval 2, at least in campaign, I guess. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to join the Pleb Army, liking, subscribing, and commenting down below. Join my Discord, Facebook, of course. Until next time, you know what? Fuck off.